learned today. With you, if you ever feel like you're overswinging and hitting too much of a draw, focusing on letting up on the driver. I know that's kind of weird and
That
a little bit
75% power.
yeah, a little bit of a mental issue for you. But we'll cover some mental stuff later on in the lesson. But just focusing on like what you said, if you need to open up that front foot a little bit more, just allow yourself to get through the ball and hit that fade, and then just use this two lineman drill, focusing on coming over this alignment stick and just keeping your fade.
And then, one quick question on this.
Yeah.
Is this alignment rod parallel? I know it looks like it's slightly pointing to the inside of the target.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm having that swing out.
Yeah, swing out and swing across. Yeah.
Okay.
And then also something you can either focus on or also do in the gym, like you said, taking that medicine ball and just focus on upper rotation.
Yeah.
And then just also staying stable over the ball.
Yeah, and that should also help with my lower back stabilizing muscles because those are one thing. That's one thing that's a little weak for me. I don't get injured, but I've done a screening and they said that's one of the weak parts for me. So
Perfect.
that would also help.
Yeah, because you also want to make sure, like, we all have seen Bubba Watson, how he hits the driver, and how there's no scientific way to actually describe what he does, but most golfers, like the long ball hitters, you can see that they're very stable over the ball. There's very little motion, and then and it's all power. So I think the medicine ball with the upper rotation, swinging just back and through, will also increase that little bit of power for you.
Yeah.
So, any other questions you have for me?
Can I hit this one?
Sure, you can. Let's see you end on a good one. Good ball.
There it is.
Work on just alignment because I noticed you're a touch left of the pin. Touch right of the pin.
Yeah.
So you're compensating by going over the top and then just closing your shoulders.
Okay.
Very minor, but with a few shots, you saw a huge distance, huge difference. Any questions for me today?
Not that I can really think of.
Okay. So I would, from the next time I talk to you for our next lesson, I want you to work us on that towel drill.
All right.
And then after every few shots, take it away.
Okay.
And if you don't want to do that, you can just work on the course. Just imagine that target in line. So, and then with distance control, it's just not repeatedly hitting golf balls, but actually working on different yardages and different distance control.
Yeah, so kind of make more of a game out of it on that.
Yeah, make a game out of it.
All right.
Practicing is kind of boring enough, so that's why you need to keep it as interesting as possible. You did say something a little about being a little quick on that one that went a little bit farther left. So on this one, let's take a 6 or 7 iron here.
All right. So this is my 6 iron.
Okay. So right now, I just want you to take a few shots, doing half swings, like almost like a half swing punch shot. Just work on going halfway back, stopping and going through.
Yeah.
Hit 2 doing that, and then having that same mindset that you're going to go all the way back, stop for a brief second, then follow through.
Okay.
I think that should help with your tempo.
All right.
So have a particular target in mind and just nice, easy half swing going back, stop, and then going through.
All right.
That's good. That's a good start. Yeah.
Good?
That still rolled up to the same distance.
Okay. This one, take a normal full swing. All right.
anything different
among the two half swing compared to the two full swing? The one full swing?
I had a little bit better shot start at set on the shorter swings.
Okay.
That full swing, I still had a little quick transition.
Okay.
But yeah, I do like the feel of that. That might have been the reason why I'm hooking so bad today is because I'm not letting the club set.
Yeah. Because
And the hands trying
you
to
know
catch
that
up.
if you don't, complete your fall swing, your back swing, and then you start your full swing, your tendency is to get quick close to your club face, and badness will occur.
Oh, yes.
So there is a drill that Jordan Spieth did use. It's not really a drill, but just so he takes 4 golf balls, he puts a tee at 4 feet from one side of the hole,
All right.
and then he puts on the other side of the hole, he does 4 feet as well, and the other 2 sides he does 7 feet, and his goal is to make all 4 putts from each of the tees. So
Okay.
it's kind of around the world, but it's just one distance from each side of the hole.
Yeah, so it'd
So-
be 4-7, 4-7.
Pretty
is
much.
How I'd set it up.
And then he tries to make all 4 in a row, but you can first start off, say, first time doing this, let's just make 2, and then gradually try and increase that amount.
All right.
I think that will help your shorter money putts, since you want to focus on that distance, and then
Yeah.
So just work on those work on that game 4 and 7 feet.
All
I
right.
think your money putt should drastically improve.
Okay. Sounds good.
What are you doing on the range that's different to what you faced on the course?
Well, typically the range is a flat lie.
Okay. Are you
flat.
just hitting a bunch of shots from the same distance, same lie kind of thing? Or you kind of...
I try to vary the distance a little bit.
Okay.
I work best when I do block practice.
Okay.
So I just try to find, like, okay, this is how hard I need to swing for 92 yards downhill.
Okay.
And I swing and hit until I find that. And typically I can only hit like 4 or 5 before mentally I just kind of get zoned out. Then I have to hit another
Okay.
putt, then I come back to it.
Nice.
But I still go back to that,
Nice.
just grooving out that
So
one.
I would say switching up yardages, hitting 4 or 5 shots, trying to find that swing, like you said. Doing that for maybe a small bucket, kind of doing various distances.
All right.
And then, like we talked about on the 3rd hole, where I had you hit a shot to the front, to the flag, and then to the end of the green, to the back edge of the green. Kind of same thing, but
Okay.
instead of you having multiple shots, you're on the course, you have one shot to create that mindset and create
Okay.
that exposure.
Yeah.
So I think the block practice is good. I'd say continue doing that just to develop a feel and a swing for it. But on the course, when you have time like we have today, kind of hit the same shot, but just a different, like the front, middle, and the back edge,
Okay.
and that will also allow you to develop that feel.
All right.